Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already done so, please register if you're going to bid today. I'm pleased to welcome Nathaniel here from Affinity Mortgages, and he's just going to give us a few minutes just to talk about certain specialist mortgage lending. So, Nathaniel, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, I'm Nathaniel from Affinity, part of the Affinity Premier brand, so there's a few of us who are brokers that work on specialist lending stuff. So in terms of what we do that's different from your standard brokerages, we work on the following. So the main one that we're going to talk about today is bridging finance, which is very useful for a few reasons that I'm going to go through in a moment. But we can also work with you on commercial, semi-commercial, development plots if you've got land that you want to develop on. We also work with a lot of high net worth clients on international deals, things like that. And we're registered with the NACFB, which is a commercial finance brokerage platform that gives us access to a lot more lenders in the market. So with your standard residential and buy-to-let, there's sort of about 70. With them, we've got access to about another 250, and we've got access to private banks as well as individual investors. So in terms of what a bridging loan is, okay, it's a short-term financial solution for buying something that's either in a bad state or it's an auction, you've got a very short time frame. So the speed in which you can get a bridging loan could be as little as 5 working days, but it's very achievable within a month. The term length that you usually take it out for is about 12 months. It can be a little bit longer, it can be shorter. And then you have an exit strategy, which is either a sale of a property or a refinance. If you're buying something as a buy-to-let, you might want to buy something that's in a bad state, do the works, and then you refinance it. In terms of interest payments, you've got a couple of options. One of them is you can service it like you would with a normal mortgage, and the other option is to roll up all your interest payments so you pay it as a lump sum at the end. So there's 4 main reasons why you get a bridging loan. 3 of them generally applicable to people in this room. The one that's the least likely, I guess, is a break-in chain. But I'm sure some of you have been to some of the properties. I've been to Cotswold and a few of the others, where the state of them is you can't get a normal mortgage on them. So they're in a really bad way. If you need to get bridging finance, if you can't buy in cash, then auction purchases where there's a time frame, a really short time frame. And the last one, insufficient liquidity, is if you've got lots of assets but you don't have enough cash to buy something, you can securitise other properties that you might own in the background so that you don't actually have to put any cash in, it's all just put on charges on properties you own. Commercial finance, I'll touch on very briefly, very similar to buy-to-let. The only thing is if you can lend to, we can help you get lending on companies that are not just special purpose vehicles. It could be a trading business, it could be a limited liability partnership. The main difference is that you're going to have to put a personal guarantee in most cases. And development finance, so you've got a plot of land, if you want to put some new work there, we can help you get finance that either purchase the land up to sort of 75% loan to value, and then we can help fund up to 100% of the development costs. They usually do it in tranches, so it's get the foundations done, do the building, and then get building regulations signed off. So short and sweet, there's 3 of us here. If you have any questions about any of those types of financing, or if you win something and you need some bridging advice, come to talk to us afterwards.
Thanks very much, Nathaniel. Thanks very much. About 10 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. We start promptly at 3 o'clock. If any of you are here today and are planning to bid, please register at the table at the back. We have compulsory registration for bidding today. Thank you. thing I would announce is there's been a few changes, so I will be announcing in a moment about picking up an announcement sheet. But I suggest that if you haven't had a brief look at the announcement sheet, that you do so. Again, there are plenty of them on the back of the table at the back. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, there's a table at the back with the extra lots and the various announcement sheets. Have a look, pick up anything that you haven't seen already and have a check of it. Once again, if you haven't registered and you're planning to bid, please register as soon as you can. We'll be starting promptly at 3 o'clock.
How you doing?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to delay the start just by 2 or 3 minutes because a number of people are just pulling into the car park. So just 2 or 3 minutes after 3 o'clock. But after that, we're away. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Saxon Hall. I'm David Blasco. I'm your auctioneer for today's sale. I'd like to thank my colleagues for their help in setting up, and to Rob Hennessy and Chelsea Anderson for their hard work leading up to today. Before we get started, I have a number of announcements to make. Firstly, Merry Christmas, compliments of the season, and a happy and prosperous New Year to everybody from Hare and Son. I will say that at the end, but by the end there may not be all of you here. So all the best to everybody. And best of luck to everybody. There's a lot of interesting lots here today, and I hope that you are all successful in what you're trying to achieve. Excuse me, my mic is moving. Okay, still right at the back? If you are intending to bid, you're required to register in order to get a bidding number. If you haven't registered, please let us know by raising your hand and one of my colleagues will register you now. There are no planned fire drills for today, so in the event of the alarm sounding, the fire exit is through the doors to my right. If this way is blocked, please go out the way you came in if it's safe to do so. Your attention is drawn to the inside front cover of the catalogue, which has a notice to all bidders. We're selling subject to that notice and also some amendments, a copy of which you should have. I will go through the amendments in a moment, but there is a table full of amendment sheets if you need one. If there's anyone without the amendments, raise your hand and one of my colleagues will provide you with one. Any late lots circulated with the main catalogue are to be treated as though they form part of the catalogue. We are selling in accordance with the general conditions of sale and special conditions of sale contained within the legal packs, which you will be assumed to have read and understood. The general conditions of sale are not included within the catalogue and are available here in the room and from our website. So quite a few announcements here, been a few changes and things, so even as of this morning. So here we go. Lots A, B and C, the Old Rectory, Crown House and Hall Farm Cottage, Mucking, Wharf Road and Mucking, will be offered consecutively immediately after Lot 17. They are all subject to a fixed completion date of the 21st of December 2018 and not as stated in the catalogue. Lot D, 51 Faymore Gardens, has been sold. Lot E, 66 Handel Road, Canvey, will be offered immediately after Lot 11. Completion will be no later than 4 p.m. on the 11th of January 2019. Lot F, North Croft, New Park Road, Hockley, will be offered immediately after Lot 14. Lot 2, Upper Flat 73 Princes Street, guide has been reduced to £110,000. Lot 3, Lower Flat 73 Princes Street, the guide has been reduced to £120,000. Lot 4, number 1, Southend Road, Grays, the address is 1 and 1A Southend Road, Grays, and not as stated in the catalogue. And there is a retail shop that has been sold under a ground lease for a term of 999 years with a peppercorn ground rent. That's included. Lot 7, 39 Queen's Road, Southend, has been sold. Lot 9, garage rear of the Sorrel, Stanley Hope, has been withdrawn. Lot 13, 302, 304 Westborough Road, has been sold. Lot 14, 125 the Broadway Thorpe Bay, has been withdrawn due to the legal pack not arriving on time. Anybody who's interested in this lot, please talk to a member of the auction team, as a sale can be arranged post-auction once the pack is in. Lot 15, the freehold investment at 22 Manor Road, Westcliff, the lease term for Flat A is 199 years from the 24th of June 1984 and not as stated in the catalogue. And Lot 17, the full address is Flat 4, 28 Cobham Road, Westcliff on CSX, SSO ATA. A Section 20 notice has been served. Details can be found in the legal pack. A benefit with the share of the freehold, a benefit with the share of the freehold is a flat within the building is subject to an unexpired lease of 55 years, a short lease. Thank you. We all would ask you to please bid openly and clearly, and after the bidding has stopped, I shall generally invite firm bids 3 times, going once, twice, and for the final and last time. If you are the successful bidder, a binding contract is made on the fall of the gavel. You're then obliged to complete in accordance with the general and special conditions of sale. We recommend that you go to the contracts desk, where you've registered, to the rear of the room as soon as possible to finalise your purchase. Deposit payments can be made by cheque, debit or credit card. We do not accept cash. Anyone requiring finance can discuss their requirements with our colleagues from Affinity Mortgages who are here today. Feel free to speak to them about all your property loan requirements, including auction finance. I'd like to also thank Tolhurst Fisher, who are here today and will be happy to answer any last-minute legal questions you may have. E.H. Taylor Accountants are also here to assist in any general accounting and taxation inquiries. We have a number of instructions from friendly estate agents to us. We're happy to jointly offer a number of lots with Smith Lacter, 2 lots, Howgates, 2 lots, and Countryside Estates as well. Thank you very much to all of them. Looking ahead, our next auction takes place here on the 14th of March 2019. We already have a number of very interesting lots for the sale and recommend that if you have a property or land you are thinking of selling, please speak to a member of the auction team. They'll be pleased to help you. The catalogue's been out now for 3 weeks. We've been available to answer questions beforehand. I will not be answering questions during the auction, but if you do have any last minute questions, please speak to Rob Hennessy, Chelsea Anderson, or the representative from Tolhurst Fisher. Thank you. So, lot number 1. Mic right? Lot number 1 is 16 Cotswold Road, Westcliff-on-Sea. This is a freehold semi-detached house in need of complete refurbishment according to the details I'm reading, situated in a popular position close to London Road and Hamlet Court Road, and good access to Westcliff Main Line Railway Station. I know that we've had a lot of bidders here and interest in this lot. A buyer's premium of £500 plus VAT is payable at the time of signing the contract. Realistically guided this house at £200,000. Can I get a bid then? 200? Anywhere? 200? 200 bid, thank you. Any more bids on 200? Looking for 210? 210, thank you. 220 anywhere? Let's go up in fives, make it easier. So 210 bid at the back by the doors, looking for 215,000. So 210 bid, 215, thank you. 220, 220, 225? No. So £220,000 bid, 225 at the front, 230, 230, 235? 235 bid, 240, 240, 245, 240 at the back then. Make no mistake folks, we'll be selling it. So 240 then. Any more bids? 245, 250, 250, 255, 250 at the back then. Is there any phone bids? Hello, you bid, nice. 255 in the back and the alleyway. So 255 there in the central. 260, 260, 265, 260 near the front, 265 near the back now, 265, looking for 270, 265 then. Are there any more bids on 265? Take 2 if you like. So 267 at the back, thank you. 267, 269, 268, 268, who's going to top me up to 270? So 270 at the back, 272,
271.
Oh, 271, we'll take it. 272, 272, 273, 273, 274, 274, 275, 276, 277, 278, 280, 280, 282, 282, 284. So £282,000 at the back then. I'll be selling this one at £282,000 for the first time. I will, 283 at the front, 284 in the corridor. So 284, any more bids on 284? So 285 anywhere? At the back, sir? No?
Yeah.
285 at the front?
286.
286 at the back. So it's against you, so it's 286 at the back. Are there any more bids against 286 at the back? 286 then for the first time? No. 287? Any more bids against 287? So looking for 288. No, shaking the head, lady. No. So £287,000 at the front then for the first time. Can you hold up your number? Thank you.
To the right.
Thank you. 287. 288, sir. 288. 290. 288 then on the left-hand side. Selling then at 288,000. Can you hold up your number, sir? 288,000 for the first time. 290. 290. So 290 at the front again. 290. 292. 292. 294. So 292 on the left. 292 for the first time. 292 for the second time. 293. 293. No. 294, sir. No. 293. Take 1,000 if you want from anybody. So £293,000 in the front. Selling for the first time. Selling for the second time. selling for the third and last time, sold 293,000, number 34. Thank you. Well, that was a nice surprise. Okay, lot 2, everybody. Upper flat, 73 Princess Street, Southend-on-Sea. This is the flat that is a 2-bedroom property with the benefit of the freehold, requiring complete refurbishment. The guide has been reduced down to 110,000. Again, we've had a lot of interest in this. Hare & Son letting department consider the current market value once refurbished to be in the region of £850 per calendar month, and a buyer's premium for £500 plus VAT is payable at the time of signing the contract. So guided at 110,000. What shall I say? Can we have a bid of 100 somewhere? 100 anywhere? Take a bid from you. 100, thank you. 102, 100, 102, 104, 104, 106, 106, 108, 108 bid. Are there any more bids on 108,000? Lady moved her arm there, I wasn't sure. No, that's not a bid. So £108,000 at the back. Are there any more bids on this freehold flat? 110. You're in the light, sir. I can see you, sort of. So £110,000. Are there any more bids on 110,000? The property is now in the market. So selling then at £110,000. Take 1,000 if you like. Okay. Selling then, can you put your number up? Yeah, £110,000 for the first time, £110,000 for the second time, £110,000 for the third and last time. Sold, thank you. Lot 3 then. Lower flat, 73 Princess Street. This is a leasehold property with consent for conversion and to do some work to turn it into a 2-bedroom unit. That's all set out in the catalogue. This is a 125-year lease from 2018. Again, guided sensibly here at £125,000. We have had a lot of interest in the lot. So where shall we start then? Can we start at 120? Can we have 120 anywhere? 120,000? Movement there, okay. 120, thank you. 122, thank you. 124, sir. 124. Looking for 126,000. So 124,000 bid. Take 1,000 if you like. So 124,000 at the back. How about the gentleman that just bought the freehold? No, I think he's busy. No, he's not interested. So £124,000 at the back. Are there any more bids against £124,000 for this long leasehold property? No more bids in the room. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite there. If the gentleman who's interested could come and see us afterwards, and the other people that have shown their interest, let's see if we can do something together to get this one sold to you. Thank you very much. Moving along then to Lot 4, 1 Southend Road, Grays, Essex. This is an excellent investment opportunity, a freehold multi-tenanted commercial investment in an established shopping parade and producing an income of £22,120 per annum. The property offers potential for some development subject to necessary consent. Guided then at £285,000, as I say, with a tremendous income of £22,120 per annum. So what can I say? Somebody like to bid 285 for it? That's the guide. No hands going up. How about 250? 250 realistic? Are there any more bids? Are there any bids? Got to be worth at least 10 years purchase, I would have thought. So 22, so any bids at 220,000 and above? No bids? No bids at all? No thoughts of bids? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who have been interested in the lot, please come and see us afterwards and we'll see what we can achieve with you. That was lot 4. I'm just going to have a sip. Okay, that was lot 4, ladies and gentlemen. We're now on to lot 5. This is 3 Moat Rise in Raleigh, Essex. This is a leasehold flat, relatively modern property. Investment opportunity, it's a 2-bedroom ground floor flat, sold subject to an assured short-hold tenancy, producing £750 per calendar month. It's in a sought-after and convenient location, not far from the town centre. We have had a good deal of general interest in this property. It's guided at £175,000. Let's see if we can start bidding at, say, 170. 170 anywhere? I'll take a bid at 170, thank you. 172. So 170 at the back. 172. 172, thank you. 174, sir. 174. 176 anywhere? Are there any other bids? 174 at the back. Are there any other bids at 176? Looking for 176. Take 1,000 if you like. No, everyone's gone quiet on me. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite there on this one. Once again, if you're interested, please come and talk to us afterwards and we'll see what we can achieve for you. Thank you very much. Lot 6. In the case of Lot 6, we'd like to repeat our thanks to Smith Lacter Estate Agents in Basildon for instructing us here as joint agents. This is 20 Heathley Drive, Langdon Hills. It's a freehold property, a vacant 4-bedroom detached house in need of modernisation and improvement. Situated in a popular and convenient location not far from Langdon Railway Station and local amenities. Guided very sensibly here at £360,000. It's a 4-bedroom house. Who'd like to give me a start then? Let's say 340 somewhere. I know we've had a lot of interest, so 340 anywhere? No, you're all going quiet on me. 340, thank you, sir. 340. I think we'll try and go up in 5s on this one. It's a little bit larger, so 340 then. 345, thank you. 350, sir. 350. 355, thank you. 360. 360. 365, thank you. 370. 370, thank you. 375, can we get you to 375? 374, okay, thank you. 376, sir. 376, so 376. 378 anywhere? Are there any other bids on this? We're not quite getting there at 376. Looking for, take 1,000 if you like, so 376 at the back. Are there any other bids? We know there's been interest. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're not quite there on that one. Again, if the gentleman interested and those who've viewed the property would like to come and see us afterwards, we'll see what we can do, see what we can achieve. Lot 7 has been sold. Lot 8. Let's see if we have a bit more luck with Lot 8. This is a single lock-up garage to the rear of Whitfields in Stamford-le-Hope, guided at £9,500. I know again that we've had a good deal of interest in this one. Sensibly guided, and I'm just going to have a sip of water. Bear with me. Thanks very much. Guided at 9,500. How about we try and get a bid at 9,000? Are there any bids out there at 9,000? I know there's been some interest. 9,000 anywhere? 9,000, thank you. 9,2, 9,4, 9,4, 9,6, thank you. 9,8, 9,8. So 9,8 bid, looking for 10,000. Are there any more bids then? 9,800. £9,800 bid. Are there any more bids against £9,800? 10,000. 10,2. 10,2 anywhere? £10,000 is bid. I will be selling at £10,000 on the phone, looking around. No more bids then. 10, oh, hello. 10,2. Thank you. 10,4. 10,2 against you. 10,5. 10,5. 10,6. We'll do in hundreds, can't we? Till my throat runs out. 10,6 in the corridor. No. So £10,600 to you, sir. Hold up your number for us. £10,600 selling for the first time. £10,600 for the second time. £10,600 for the third and last time. What are you going to do?
11.
Wow. Gavel in hand. Sorry, sir. £11,000. The gavel hadn't gone down. It's against you. Would you like to up your bid?
Yes, I did one.
11,100. 11,100. 11,200. Shaking.
11.5.
11,500. 11,500. How about 12?
11.6.
11,600. 11,600. How about 12? 11,600 then. Against you on the phone. My throat's gone. 11,600 then, selling for the first time. 11,600 selling for the second time. 11,600. Ooh. 12. 12,000 on the left. No. 12,100. No. Finished. Okay. £12,000 on the table on the phone. Selling for the first time. Selling for the second time at £12,000. Selling for the third and last time at £12,000 on the table on the telephone. Sold. Thank you. Very good. Right, off we go from lot 8.
Thank you very much.
So lot 9 was the other garage in the Sorrels, that's been withdrawn.
Thank you.
Lot 10 then. Lot 10 is 20 Takeley End in Kingswood, Basildon. Once again, we thank joint auctioneers here, Smith Lacter and Basildon, for their kind introduction to this. It's a freehold 3-bedroom mid-terrace house, subject to an assured short-hold tenancy, producing £825 per calendar month. We understand the Section 21 notice has been served. Popular and convenient location, very sensibly guided here at 210,000. Let's have a look. The letting department considered the market value once refurbished to be in the region of £1,000 a month. Just bear with me, I'm going to have another sip. All that work on the garages there. So lot 10 then. 20 Takeley End Kingswood, guided at 210. Shall we start with 200? Are there any bids at 200,000? Can I find one? 200,000. Thank you, sir. 200,000. 210. Thank you. 220. 220. Thank you. Let's try and go up in twos. So 220,000. 222. 224. 226. £228,000 bid at the back. Are there any more bids against £228,000 then? Are there any more bids, ladies and gentlemen? We'll be selling it. £228,000. No, ladies and gentlemen, no more bids. We're not quite there on that one. If you'd like to come and see us afterwards, we're not quite at that point. If the gentleman who's shown interest and those who've inspected the property would come and see us, let's see if we can do something afterwards. So, lot 11. Here we go. 110C Glendale Gardens, Leigh-on-Sea, SS9 postcode, a vacant leasehold 1-bedroom first floor flat, ideal for the lettings market. Situated in a popular and convenient location not far from Lee Broadway. It's got the benefit of a modern kitchen and bathroom. Good position for a buy-to-let or owner occupation. Got a 99-year lease from 1985. I know we've had a good deal of interest. Convenient to everything. Guided sensibly at 130,000. Where should we start the bidding? How about at 120? 120 anywhere? Are there any bids on this one? So £120,000, thank you. 120, 122, thank you. 124, thank you. 126, thank you. 128 at the back. Are there any more bids against £128,000? Any more bids? 130, thank you. 132, thank you. 134, thank you, 136 and 138,000. Are there any further bids against £138,000? SS9 postcode, everybody. Are there any more bids? I see a few hands moving. I'm not quite sure if they're actually bids. I don't think they are. So £138,000. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite there. We're not doing too well today with the bids. Come and see us afterwards. We know there's been strong interest in this one. Let's see if we can do some business after the auction. Moving on then. Unfortunately, my catalogue's fallen apart, so okay, this is a separate entry lot, lot called 66 Handel Road, Canby Island. This is a freehold property. We're on instructions here from Castle Point Borough Council. It's a vacant one-bedroom detached bungalow in need of complete refurbishment, situated in a popular and convenient location. I do know that we've had a lot of interest in this property. We've got a property bid as well, I think, on the left-hand side by the window. So this one guided at £135,000. How about we start the bidding at 130,000? So can I have a bid of 130? 130, thank you. 135, thank you. Looking for 140 anyway. 140, sir? 140 bid on the left. 145 in the light? No. So £140,000 bid on the left. 145 in the back there. 150, 150, 155, 155, 160, 160,000, 165. No, sir. So £160,000 bid on the left. We'll take two if you like. So looking for 160, 162, 162,000, 164. No, take one if you want to. 163. No. So £162,000 at the back of the centre. Might spell mine the same. £162,000 at the back of the middle corridor. Are there any other bids? People waving papers in the corner of my eye, but I can't see any other bids. Say hello. 163,000. 163 at the back. 164. No. So 163,000 on the back wall. You definitely out. 163,000. You definitely out on the window. Hello. 164, sir, in the door. 164 in the door. 165. 164 in the door then. So £164,000 the gentleman in the door, selling for the first time, 164. Are you in again? You're moving, but I'm not sure if you're in again. No, you're not in again. So £164,000 to the gentleman in the door with the striped shirt. Can you just hold up your number for us, please? Just so we know that who we're selling to. So £164,000 selling for the first time. Are you all done? 164,000 selling for the second time. 164,000 selling for the third and last time. Sold, sir. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for that. So we're on to lot 12, 33D Meteor Road, Westcliff. Big capital letters, it says off-road parking space. So but what it is actually is a vacant leasehold one-bedroom first floor flat in need of updating. Popular and convenient location, not far from Hamlet Court Road and Westcliff Station, with an off-road parking space included. Ideal buy-to-let, leasehold property. Have a look at the legal pack. Hare and Son Letting Department consider the current market value of the flat, if refurbished, to be a figure of £600 per calendar month. So realistically, once again, guided at 85,000. Let's start off at 80 somewhere. Somebody give me a bid of 80. 80,000, or thank you, sir. 80,000 bid. Are there any other bids against 80? So 80. 82, thank you. 84. Thinking 84,000. Are there any more bids against £84,000? Bit of a movement there. No. More people coming in. No. £84,000 is the highest bid in the room. Are there any further bids on this one? It's here to be sold today if anybody would like a further bid. Sorry ladies and gentlemen, again we're not quite there on this. Please come and see us afterwards, including the gentleman who's bid and the people who've shown a good deal of interest in this property before. Moving on then to lot 13, this was sold prior. Lot 14, this was only withdrawn due to the late arrival of the legal pack. It's still to be sold. This is 125 the Broadway Thorpeway, so please come and see us, talk to us about it. It will be sold under auction conditions as soon as we have the legal pack. So moving on then to the next one, which I believe is going to be Northcroft. That's right, so just a quick sip. So in this case, the property is Northcroft. We'd like to thank Countryside Estates for this joint instruction. It's a vacant freehold detached bungalow on a plot of approximately half an acre. It's a semi-rural location. The property is in need of complete refurbishment or redevelopment subject to all necessary consent. Let's see if it's got any details of the accommodation, but I'm sure that if you've seen the property, you know what the accommodation is. So, guided quite sensibly here at £330,000. Should we start the bidding at 300 and see where we get to? So, anybody like to bid 300,000? 300? Looking for 300 anywhere? We know there's been a lot of interest, so don't be afraid to put your hand up with your number. 300,000. I can see a bid of 300 at the back, looking for 310. So 300, looking for 310. We're not quite there on this one, I'm afraid. Please, hello, is that a movement at the back, or are you just turning some papers over? Is that a bid? No, it's a shake of the head. Okay, it wasn't a bid. Okay, so no further bids on this one. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're really not quite there on this. Come and see us afterwards. We know there's been a good deal of interest in this, and it's a good opportunity for somebody, but please talk to us afterwards. Okay, once again, strong interest on this. This is lot 15, 22 Manor Road. It's a freehold investment secured against a block of 4 flats arranged with long leases. The only difference here to the catalogue is that flat A is sold under a 199-year lease, not a 99-year lease. I know that we've got interest on the telephone, and I know that we've had strong interest in this, and they always generally sell well. So, guided at 9.5. Shall we start at 9,000? Anybody in the room like to be generous with me? 9,000, thank you. 9,000. Have a bit of 9,500 anywhere? 9,000 on the right. I'll make it easy then. So 9,000, 9,200, 9,200, 9,400. Nod at me a bit more because you're sort of shielded by the light. That's it. This is a look, but it's a bit of a shadow. So where are we? So you bid 9,400, 9,600, 9,600, 9,800, 9,800. Thank you very much. 10,000 anywhere? We have 10,000. Take 100 if you like. 9,900. Take 9,900. 9,900 pounds. Top it up, sir. 10,000. 10,100 anywhere? 10,100 on the phone? No, I'll sell it then. So £10,000 selling to the hello, 10-1, 10-1, 10-2, no, so 10-1 in the corner, other one, sorry, 10,200, I'm going to try and save my throat garping 200s if it's alright with everybody, so 10,200 by the light at the back, 10,400, 10-4, 10-6, 10-6, 10-8, 10-8, 11, 11,000. So against you, so 11,000 at the back. 11,2, 11,2, 11,4, no. So 11,200 pounds, and the gent to the left, you're out. It's 11,200 pounds. Anything on the phone? No. 11,000. Hello. 11,4, 11,6, 11, 8, 12, 12, 12, 2, 12, 2 on the left, 12, 2. So selling then at £12,200 to the gentleman there who was the first bidder, £12,200 for the first time. Are there any more bids at all? £12,200 for the second time. 12,400. 12,600. No, you're out. So 12,400. I've lost myself. It's 12,600, number 42. 12,600, number 42. Selling to you, sir, for the first time at 12,600. Second time at 12,600. For the third and last time at £12,600. Sold. Thank you. Number 42. Okay, lot 16, the same block actually, which is great. 22B Manor Road. Investment opportunity, a 2-bedroom ground floor flat, currently let under an AST. Property is situated in a sought after and convenient position. This flat has its own garden, garage and parking, and being sold with a new lease. It's let at the moment, and everybody who's told me that they viewed it has said it's a very well presented and pleasant property. Very sensibly guided here at 140. Once again, we know there's been a lot of interest, and perhaps the gentleman also who's just bought the freehold will be very interested in it. So what am I bid then for lot 16, guided at 140,000? How about we start at 140,000? Anybody? 140, thank you. So £140,000 bid. Looking for 142, 142, thank you. 144, 144, thank you. 146, thank you. 148,000, 148,000 bid. Looking for 150. So £148,000 bid at the back of the room. Are there any other bids on this? The gentleman who's bought the freehold? No, he's not interested. So £148,000 then at the back of the room for this lovely flat. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are really not quite there today. Come and see us afterwards. The gentleman who's shown interest, the people who viewed it, we know there's been a lot of interest in this property. Come and see us. Let's see what we can achieve and see what we can do. Okay, moving on then to the last lot in the main catalogue, lot 17. Once again, excuse me just for a moment, I'm just having a sip. So this property is flat 4, number 28 Covent Road, Westcliff-on-Sea, Essex. It's a 1-bedroom first floor flat with a half share of the freehold of the whole building. It's being sold subject to an assured short-hold tenancy agreement. It's situated in a central location, close proximity to local shops, as well as the mainline railway station. As I said in the announcements, there's also one of the other flats in the building has a short lease, so there's some benefit there to the freeholders. The rental value that our letting department consider appropriate once refurbished to be in a region of £675 per calendar month. The buyer's premium of £500 plus VAT is payable at the time of signing the contract. So what am I bid there? Very sensibly guided then at 125,000. Can I find a bid of 120? 120,000 anywhere? 120, thank you. 122, 124. 126, thank you. 128, thank you. Are there any more bids beyond 128,000? 120, I'm looking for 130. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, once again, unfortunately, we're not quite there on that. Those people that have expressed interest through our office, please come and see us afterwards. I'm sure that we can do something with you to help you and to help the vendor in this case. Please come and see us. So, moving along. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're now on to lot A. Really a fantastic lot to have in an auction, frankly. The old rectory, Mucking Wharf Road, Mucking, Stanley Hove, Essex. It's a freehold building. A vacant freehold Grade 2 listed detached character building occupying a plot in a region of an acre, incorporating substantial accommodation arranged over 2 levels. It requires general updating and improvement throughout and offers potential for a variety of uses subject to consent. This is an imposing, rare opportunity, residential property, grade 2 listed on a 1 acre plot. We'd like to thank, in this case, joint auctioneers Howgate, and thank you Howgate for, in fact, all 3 of these lots. I'm pretty sure that you were involved in those. I may have said 2 at the beginning, but I meant 3. So, without further ado, Lot A, sensibly guided for something so exciting as this. We have had a lot of viewers. I think it's probably sensible if it's guided at 600, if we could start the bidding at 600. Are there any bids at 600,000? Bit of movement. Can I have a bid at 600,000 from somebody to start the bidding? I know there's been a lot of interest. I know people who viewed it are here. So 600. 600 anywhere? 600. Looking for then 610. Are there any more bids on top of 600? Are there no more bids? There are no more bids on this fabulous Lot A. No, everybody's gone quiet. Nobody's holding up numbers at me. No, I'm going to say that we haven't had enough interest on this lot, but I'll give one last chance. Are there any more bids on Lot A? I know there's been interest. Come and see us afterwards. Let's see if we can do something, but now would be your opportunity, if you're really keen on it, to put your hand up and bid for it. No? Okay, thank you. Passing that one, moving on to Lot B. So Lot B, next door to Lot A. Crown House, Mucking Wharf Road, Mucking, Stanley Hope. It's a freehold property, a vacant freehold detached property requiring refurbishment throughout and occupying a plot in the region of an acre. Situated in a village location with good access to local schools, the station and amenities in Stanfordley Hope. Residential use is a 1 acre plot, sensibly guided here at £380,000. Whilst you're all getting your numbers ready to put in the air, I'm going to have a sip of water. So what am I bid on Lot B then? Again, I know we've had a lot of interest in this property. Can I say 360 anywhere? 360? Give me a start somewhere, be kind to me. 360, 340, 340, 330 anywhere? Are there any bids on this property? Now's your chance. If you want to buy this property, 330, 330, thank you. 340 anywhere? 340? No, everybody's... Oh, hello. 340, thank you very much. 340, 350, 360, 360, 370, 370, 380, 380, 390, 390, 400. No, so 390 then at the back. Are there any more bids against £390,000? Go up in fives if you like. 395, sir? No, shaking. So 390 then. Not quite there, folks. Are there any more bids against 390? Try and get this sold. So 390,000 at the back then. 392, sir? No. So I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're just not quite there on this one either. So please come and see us afterwards, including you, sir, and we'll see what we can achieve. Okay. Lot C, Hall Farm Cottage, Mucking Wharf Road, Mucking, Stanley Hope. Guided at £250,000, a vacant freehold detached cottage occupying 150 foot by 75 foot plot, approximately. In need of refurbishment throughout. Village location, good access to everything. Residential use. 2 very nice properties next door as well. Anyway, Lot C. Sensibly guided here at 250. Perhaps we'll have better luck with this one. Anybody like to start the bidding any way you like? Because I don't seem to be getting it right on the last 2. So would anybody like to open the bidding, let's say at 200? 200 anywhere? No, everybody's gone quiet on me. 200, 200, thank you. 200 then, 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, £280,000 bid then. 290, take 5 if you like, so £280,000 bid. Can you kindly hold up your number, sir? £280,000, got that right? Yeah, fellas? Yeah, £280,000 bid at the back, number 17. Take 5 if you like. £280,000 bid for, hello, 285, sir. 285, 290, 290, 295, 295, 300, 295 then at the front here, 295's against you, 300, 300 bid, 305, 300 in the back row then, 305, thank you, 310, 310, 315, 315, 320, so 315 at the front then, selling then, 315 for the first time, take 2 if you like, sir. No. 315 then, selling, if you hold up your number please, sir. 315 selling for the first time, 315 selling for the, hello? 360, we're going to go once. Alright, we'll take it. 316 at the back, 317, 317, 318, 318, no, so £317,000, sir. Hold up your number again. 317,000 for the first time, 317,000 for the second time, 317,000 for the third and last time. So, I'm sorry, you were too late. 317,000 sold to you, sir. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think that draws to a close. Thanks for coming. Merry Christmas, compliments of the season, Happy New Year to everybody. Congratulations to all bidders. Come and see us afterwards and talk about the unsold lots.